So you know how sometimes you get a crazy idea and then you blow a bunch of money on it and it doesn't work out? Well, that is not what happened to us, because some of you may notice that I spent approximately 2,500 emeralds just between episodes here. Basically what I was doing is I was trying to get a duplicate artifact to see if I could test out the soul, basically our theory. And so what you will notice is that I have 2 copies of, say, the soul healer here. And with that, I have 2 copies with the soul healer here. And so what that will do is potentially that will allow us to heal twice with only 1 cooldown, but I didn't know if cooldowns were shared between items. So I rerolled a little bit in the mystery shop and luxury shop and finally got a second copy of our quiver here. And so if I activate one, what you notice is that the other gets grayed out for a second, yes, but if I fire all the arrows from it, there's only 1 cooldown. So in theory, what I'm guessing is that each artifact slot has a cooldown as opposed to the individual artifacts themselves. Sorry, I had to just check something really quick. Yeah. Basically, each individual artifact slot has its own cooldown. And the reason that this is important, for those of you wondering, is that we have this frostbite armor here, and it has this final shout ability. Basically, when your health drops below 25%, all of your artifacts are used, ignoring their cooldowns. So, what this would tell me is that we could probably have 3 soul healers on our bar here, and we would be healed for basically, yeah, a lot. We'd be healed for like, 700 and something. Almost, yeah, basically 3/4 whenever we, wait, there's no health bar here. Okay. I don't actually know what our health is. It just says 100. I think that's 100%. I don't think that's 100. But yeah, basically we'd be healed for a lot. And I believe that can happen. This has a 5-second cooldown. And I believe, excuse me, this can happen every 8 seconds. So basically, as long as we have souls, we would be pretty much immune to dying. And that's important because the final boss really hurts. But anyway, let's look at our armor here. So we got a 55 and a 54. I think 55 was the highest we could get. So it comes to a question of, do we want to upgrade the battle staff next, or do we want to upgrade the axe? And I think what we want to do, I'm trying to think of the temple. So the temple, the bow is going to be super important. So basically what we want to do is we probably want to upgrade, oddly, we probably want to upgrade our axe. So we will do that, and I don't know if we want to upgrade the wither armor. Well, we have the potion barrier, and that's what keeps us alive. Yeah, we have potion barrier on this armor, and that's what keeps us alive. So we'll go back to being a spider for a little while. And I will select that, I will upgrade, and I will select that, and upgrade it. So yeah, basically these need to be, these are adventures. Missions 1 on adventure difficulty. Jeez, my brain needs to start working again, because I have videos to record. So I think last time we had snowball and, well, we had potion barrier for sure. What does cooldown do? Reduces the cooldown time between your artifacts? That could be extremely useful for the quiver. Quiver has 30 seconds, so 1/3 of that is roughly 10 seconds. It's a little bit less than that. But yeah, I don't think that that's good enough. I'd rather have just the stun. Yeah, that's better. And then for the battle staff, we can put, I think critical hit is very good and echo is very good. Yeah, and it has the defeated mobs explode, so we can basically sink some levels into that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think those are the 2 best options for us. And so now let us go to the Desert Temple And this, I think we have uncovered basically everything here. I think the only thing we need to look out for is potentially the rune. I don't know if the rune spawns here or if it spawns in the Cacti Canyon that leads to this, but we can find out. I think it was the Cacti Canyon where we heard the weird noise, but we haven't heard that noise in any other place that I think I know has a rune. Like I know I think it's the Soggy Swamp has a rune, but we didn't hear that noise there, so I assume that doesn't indicate that the rune is there. I also don't know if the rune shows up on the map. I don't know if it shows up as like a secret area. Yeah, this is crazy powerful. I really like this. This was a good choice. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that triggers like all the time. Wow, that is just insanely powerful. You can see the skin that I'm using is the default Steve skin, just because that's the one that I always use. I don't really care to have my own. It's strange that you can't import your own into this game, but it doesn't look like you can. I mean, you can argue that it's because they wanted to monetize the skins. That doesn't make any sense to me because they can just monetize the armor, or they can monetize different companion pets. I don't see why you would pick like the one thing that people like in Minecraft and try to monetize it. I don't know. That's my criticism for Mojang today. I mean, I generally do like Mojang, and I do like a lot of the stuff that they do, but it does seem kind of... It seems kind of silly to me, being a game developer and knowing generally how easy it is to actually create Minecraft skins and get them to work and stuff. And it just seems it seems kind of shameless to me that they would decide to try to monetize something like skins. Like especially for Minecraft, like they don't require a lot of work to create. And yeah, it's just kind of frustrating. It's like one of the things that people use to express their identity in Minecraft, and they basically make you pay for a preset, select from a preset list and pay for them, which in my opinion is kind of lame, but you know. Oh wow, those are enchanted necromancers. Oh boy. Okay, let's intervene them. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. This whole situation is very bad, actually. It's very bad. I can't get out of the way. I can't get out of this. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, that's so bad. I don't know why we were healing there. Oh, because of the leeching. Right. I think our armor is the only thing that kept us alive. I think we were destroying the necromancer summons so quickly that we actually got health back fast enough to stay alive. That's amazing. Oh, this armor is just too good. I'm glad we chose this instead of the other. Wait, what? Okay. Sorry, I thought we lost the golem for a second. The key golem. Yeah, I'm glad we chose this instead of wither armor for this level. It's too good. Oh yeah, we wanted to do the science for this level, didn't we? Yeah, let's look. So if I heal once, oh, it looks like oh no, maybe I just can't heal because I don't have the souls. Hang on. Are we supposed to be able to get up here? Like, can I walk on this? I can. Can I jump across here? I can. Interesting. But I can't get up there. Huh. That's very strange. Why am I allowed to go up there? It seems like it's very conspicuous. I presume I can't walk across there. Yeah, am I just like missing... Am I missing what I'm supposed to do here? Because that seems so weird that you can go up there. Like, I always think that there might be a rune and that I might just be too dumb to find it. Which is entirely possible. I like the terracotta there, I didn't notice that before. I think I've seen that structure before. Like this room, I think this is where the secret is. Like the secret map normally is. Hang on. Where? It looks like you can go somewhere here. Like there's a path over there. Okay. Have fun with that. Yeah, like this, knowing that there's a secret around, and knowing that there are secrets around, I should say, has really got me kind of hyper-focused on looking for them. Yeah, it's so weird that like this area of, yeah, it looks like you can go up there somehow. Nope, there's nothing you can do there. Yeah, I'm just kind of hyper-focused on looking for the runes, and I'm afraid I'm gonna miss them. Because I don't know what they look like, but once I find one, I'm pretty sure it'll become obvious how to find the others. And we just... It's not clear to me what activating these beacons is actually going to get me. I think normally you have to do this to open up the secret that leads you to... Yeah, that's where the secret normally spawns, I think. It leads you to the lower temple. Yeah, I think we'll do it anyway, just because it's mostly done. And because we could find supply chests. Yeah, I think we need to get more souls before we know for sure. Oh, yeah, we need to get more souls before we know for sure if... Or sorry, before we'll be able to use the spirit healer. But it didn't look like the second one went on cooldown, so it looks like we can use all of them at once, which is going to be very interesting, because I think it will be very broken. There we go. And I don't think this area had anything new in it. You. Oh, did that not kill you? That killed you. Yeah, still on the lookout for runes. Yeah, and I don't know where they would appear, what they would look like, or anything really. Other than they exist. Oh, there's an instrument. That's great. Sure. You know what? He doesn't even take damage from spawning in water. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. Like, I know that they don't have to match exactly, but come on. I mean, it seems... That's like their thing. It seems like they should. Oh, that was almost a mistake. I don't know how I feel about these areas. They seem kind of strange to me. Just in case we take damage here. You guys seem way well there. Okay, didn't look like there was a rune there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna look like. So. Oh yeah, there's the ambush here. Doesn't this usually have necromancers that make you super annoying? I think it does. I really do like the audio-visual feedback with the critical hit. I think it's really nice. Oh, there's the necro. However, I guess since we have sort of the exploding bodies thing, we can't damage him without using our arrows. That's good to know. These guys, though, they still outrate us slightly. Come on. Yeah, wow. Oh wow, they stun him. Oh, that's super effective. One zombie hanging out down there. Okay, so now we can cast the Soul Healer. So I hit 1 and I hit 2. Okay, yeah, so they both heal independently, it looks like. Which is good to know, because that means... Yeah, that basically means that we can use both of them. Now I'm going to swap back to the Quiver. I think that will be useful during the final boss fight. The structure looks kinda new. I mean, we've probably seen like all of this stuff before, but I just haven't noticed it. Because I was focused on surviving as opposed to noticing. Nope, that was... I don't know why I tried to roll through that. I should have known that that would end well. Yeah, this is a cool kind of area. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything over there. It is, however, getting to the point where there's diminishing returns for fighting these mobs. It doesn't really help us. Yeah, it is kind of nice that we can stun things so easily now. Like, I think stun is also going to be a really powerful tool for surviving the higher difficulties. Yeah, wow, look at that. We can just sit here and just go right through his army. That's amazing. I love that. Because everything he summons basically is eventually going to damage him. Everything he summons gives us an opportunity to damage him. That's amazing. But yeah, as I was saying, the stun is going to be very powerful for surviving higher difficulties, because whenever something is stunned, it can't attack you. It's basically you negate all of its damage. It's basically the same thing as having armor that reduces your damage by 100%, right? Because if something can't hit you, it can't deal any damage to you. Disadvantage is that we have to get into melee range to hit things, but if things are already getting into melee range to us, it's no more dangerous than normal. So I think our strategy for higher level difficulties is going to be that we will probably use the terror staff, and then normally have range as our primary way of dealing damage. But should things choose to get melee range with us, we will basically activate our potion and hit them. That way, if we get swarmed by large groups of mobs, we can, basically stun them all and they'll do nothing. Now the question is, do these quotes explode? It does. Cool. It would be interesting if the Enderman could summon like a group of Endermites whenever he died. I think that'd be an interesting little callback to Minecraft. I mean, it wouldn't really do much, but, I am exploring this area pretty thoroughly. Wait, what? Hang on. Should I not be able to get up there? Hang on, that's weird. The mobs seem to have no difficulty with it. I am exploring this area in its totality just so that I can A, stock up on supplies and souls, which I guess we don't need any more of, but also so that I can potentially get the rune if it's here. Again, I don't know if it spawns on this level or where it actually spawns or what it looks like, but yeah. Because again, people are super secretive about it. That can go. Okay. I guess there is some area after after the boss fight. But yeah, theoretically, this boss fight should be pretty trivial for us, because we have, like, a million arrows. And we can just basically face tank everything. Yeah. Yeah, this is basically the boss fight now. Just face tank everything. Yeah, keep doing that, see if that helps you. If it doesn't, you can certainly try. Yep, let's see if that's gonna work for you. It's not, but you should try. It's almost like an Aku kind of laugh. Yeah, that's it's a very pointless boss. I mean, you can't really fully face tank him, but you can get pretty close. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, do this all day, buddy. I love how they just walk up to us and then they get stunned. Let's go here. I have commented before that it's a shame that some of the mobs don't try to avoid TNT. It's a shame that the sentient ones don't. I can understand why things like the skeletons or zombies wouldn't, they may not recognize it.
Once again, the Arch-Illager is thwarted.
But it doesn't make sense for like Illagers. Like you would think that they'd know what it is. Okay, so let's see if we have. So one other thing I want to try is with these nests. I want to see if 2 of them can be active at a time, because if they can, we can summon basically a huge army of bees. I think that would be really fun, because we could do that plus our plus like the bee creating armor, and then I think you could have like more bees than you're really supposed to. Yeah, I kind of want to try that. I mean, we don't really have anything else to spend money on, so I will try that probably in the next episode. And I will also double check between episodes to see which places have the runes. And yeah, next episode we'll either go to the redstone mines. Let me double check. Yeah, we have the power level to do that. So we might go to the redstone mines, or we will go back to an area that has a rune, and we will try to find it depending on a couple things, like whether or not they actually spawn every time, or, you know, what have you. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.